So what we're going to do to get started is we are going to, we're going to be standing up and we're going to be opening the gate. So what that means is we're standing up like this and we bring our hip and out. And we just go back and forth. And you can have your hands on your side or wherever's comfortable. This really opens up your hip joints and it's great for your flexibility. And then now we're going to go into squats. So you have your feet shoulder width apart and you drop down. Keep your hands out in front of you. And remember, we're going nice and slow. When we're doing our squats, we don't want our knees to go too far forward. So that means we have to keep our butt back. We're not squatting right down like that. We are squatting down like so. All right, and the next exercise is one-legged toe touches. So from here, you stand and you take one arm. This one's really tough. You got to really engage your core. You got to go down and touch your opposite toe and kick your other leg back. So that's what it looks like from the side. And one more. Perfect. Now we got one last one for the warm up, and that is our side lunge. So we're gonna have our hands out to the side, and we're gonna dip like so. And one more. All right, now I got a 30-second break. Make sure you got some water. And in about 20 seconds, we are going to go right back into it. And you can go a little bit faster at your own pace. Hello, Oakley. All right, so about 5 more seconds and we're gonna go right back into it, starting with our gate openings. So 3, 2, 1. One more, and then right into our squats. Make sure your toes are pointing forwards. We're not going out to the side. That's a different type of squat. We are just having our toes pointed forward. 2 more. All right, and now we are going to our one-legged toe touches. All right, and then our last one, side lunges. each side. And there you go, that's our warm-up. Make sure to grab a drink. And in about 20 seconds, we are going into our stretch. How's everyone feeling so far? Pretty good?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes.
Perfect. Remember, this is really important to go at your own rate. It'd be great if you copied my speed, but yeah, go at your own rate. That's totally up to you. All right. So this first stretch is a really good glute stretch. Those are the muscles right here. And it's a little bit tricky. It also requires you to flex your core for balance. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna put one foot a little bit forward, and then you're gonna cross your other leg onto it like this. And you are going to sink in and touch the ground. And we're gonna hold this for 20 seconds on this side. And then we'll do 20 seconds on the other side as well. 10 more seconds. All right, and switch to sides. Cross your legs and fall over. If you're flexible enough, you should be able to use your hands for a little bit of balance, but try to make sure that you're feeling it right on the side of your glutes. 10 more seconds. All right, shake it out, shake it out. And our next one is a straight-legged stretch. These ones you're gonna feel in your hamstrings. You can go with your feet as close together as you want or as far apart as you want. I'm gonna go a little bit wider than my shoulders. And I'm gonna fall over and just hang and touch the ground with my fingertips or the back of my hands, whatever you feel is natural. And we're gonna hold this for about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna walk our hands over to our right leg. And from there, you can grab onto the back of your right heel and you can pull your body towards your leg, towards your knee. And I want to emphasize that when you're doing this, you are leading with your chest. You're not reaching there with your nose. You're reaching, trying to get your chest towards your nose. And we'll hold this for about 5 more seconds. And now we're going to slowly walk over to the other side, to our left foot, and do the exact same thing. It's really important to remember your breath. Make sure you're breathing through the stretch and you're not trying to hold on to your breath. I have a habit of doing that sometimes. And now we're going to go back to center, hands hanging right down. Our legs are straight. And slowly, in about 5 seconds, we're going to come up. But I want to make sure that when you come up, your head is the last thing to come up. So basically think of your back slowly rolling up. Keep your chin tucked to your chest. And take a deep breath in. All right. Our next stretch is a groin stretch. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna have our feet kind of nice apart like this. And we're gonna put our hands on the inside of our knees and we're gonna push out. And we're gonna hold that for a few seconds, for about 5 more seconds. And now what I want you to see is how I'm gonna put my right hand just like this, and I am going to really stretch into there, just like that. And you should feel it right in on the inside of your upper leg. And you're gonna hold that for about 10 more seconds. All right, and we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And it really helps open up those legs and help that stretch. And about 3 more seconds. All right, and shake it out. We got one last stretch, and that is a really basic one, but once again, it's more core stability. It is our quad stretch. So our feet are going to be together, and we are going to grab our foot, have it behind us, and I want you to try to make sure that your hips are square. You're not like twisting or anything, and do your best to get a really good stretch, to try to push the hip of the leg you're holding towards the camera. And that'll really, you'll really feel it right in there. This is what it'll look like from the side. For me, I like to have a hand out for balance. That usually helps me. And make sure my core stays engaged. We've got about 5 more seconds here. All right. And now, other leg, same thing. Make sure that your knees are tucked together, your hip is pointed out. Obviously, you might lose your balance. You can hop to regain it, just like I did there. We got about 10 more seconds here. Perfect. All right, shake it out, grab some water, and we'll get into the full-on workout in about 30 seconds. How's everyone doing now? Feeling nice and loose, nice and warm? Yep. Perfect. Yep. So during this exercise, during the workout, we are going to go through it 3 times. The first time, we're going to do everything with 8 reps. Second time with 6 reps. And the third time with 4 reps. So it gets a little bit easier every time because we're going to be getting a little more tired. All right. So this one is going to be you're going to be working every different muscle in your body. All right. We're going to start in about 5 seconds. Our first one is push-ups. And we're going to start with 8. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and now we're going to stay in a high plank position. And this is a kind of weird exercise. It's plank twist. So I'll show you what it looks like at first. We're going to be in a high plank position. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our right knee and kick it out on our left side and then bring it back. And we're going to do the same thing on our left side and bring it back. All right? We're going to do 8 of those. And we'll start now. Right leg, back. Left leg, back. 2, back. 2, back. Right, back. Left, back. 4, back. 4, back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, that's a tough one.